excited to do that. That's so cool.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
You did great.
That was intense.
That was really intense. It's so weird
sing.
seeing you in a big room.
I know, right?
It's so crazy.
She always sees me in the clubhouse, which is this big. How are the kids? I mean, I follow you on Instagram, and I'm very obsessed with your content.
I'm obsessed with your content as well.
Thank you. How are the kids?
They're so good. There's, I have 4 kids. They're two, or like almost 2, 6 and 8, and they are just in so many activities. And
so funny. I remember having dinner with you in St. Bart's many years ago.
Yeah.
And you and John were saying, I think we're good with 1.
No!
And here you are.
Not me.
No,
I would never.
No. Well, we have a video of SD that I want to ask you about.
This could be anything.
Okay, let's roll it.
Wait, SD, do you love it?
Probably. I want to open it.
What is it? Who is it?
It's John Cena.
John Cena.
Okay, so SD is obsessed with John Cena?
He is. It's not that, because little kids, kids, they get obsessed with something and then
What was her entry point to John Cena?
We don't know. That's the weirdest part. We have no idea how or why or where she saw it. But sometimes I buy her John Cena's all the time now, and sometimes they come with another guy to fight.
Are John Cena's action dolls?
Action figures, and and he's doing his big farewell tour. I'm hoping to take SD to go out and see it.
Anatomically correct?
I haven't seen. You can't remove anything.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, not on his, but whoever he fights in it, she just thinks is also John Cena. So any white guy with no shirt is John Cena.
All right.
You could be John Cena.
Could I be John Cena?
Yes.
Okay, we have a video of Miles too. I'm a little. Miles is like John's mini-me.
Miles
Let's take a look.
What did you just ask me how to spell?
Diarrhea.
What the?
Second name, no diarrhea. I cussed her name.
So now, adorable.
Like, every kid's so different, and they're all still great. Like,
does he get his humor like from John or from you?
Me, I mean, Luna is exactly like me. SD is a lot like me. I don't consider John very humorous a person, but so I would say me. But he is just like. He's so smart with numbers, and so is Luna too. Like, they get their brains from John, and I think the humor stuff comes from me.
Now, Luna is a Girl Scout, right?
Yes.
And does she get badges and stuff?
Oh my God, yeah, I'm a troop leader with 2 other mothers in a Girl Scout thing, and it's a lot.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah. It's so fun.
I want in on this. Who would see the movie Beverly Hills Troop Leader starring Chrissy Teigen? I mean...
It is literally, we are like 10 seconds from the Beverly Hills Hotel all the time. I remember we tried to take them hiking, tears within like 5 minutes, to the point where I was like, oh, I shouldn't film this, so I stopped.
Are you a outdoors person?
I love the outdoors. I really, really do. Like, we just got back from an El Capitan camping trip, a 3rd grade camping trip.
Wow.
We had one for Girl Scouts, but yeah, the badges are the best part, because for every like 1 serious badge they get, like, like volunteering and putting together hygiene kits and things like that, we do like 4 ridiculous badges.
Okay.
So their jackets are loaded with like, I taught them all how to make ranch dressing, which I truly feel like is a big life skill.
Yeah, it's a ranch dressing badge.
And so we have this guy actually that does custom badges for me. Like, I feel like I'm supporting a small business. So like every once in a while he'll be like, is that a charcuterie board badge? I'm like, yeah. And then we keep going. We have a lot so they get a lot lot of badges. But
Can Luna make a charcuterie board?
Oh, absolutely,
yes,
she
of
can.
Course.
She can
She's
make
your
a
daughter.
quiche Lorraine, honey.
Really?
Like, yeah,
well, I want to get to some commercials with the help of someone in our audience. Where's Jess?
Hi, Andy and Chrissy. I'm Jess. Chrissy, I'm so excited to tell you this personally. Thank you. Your cookbooks have made me fall in love with cooking. Your recipe for Dutch baby pancakes is everything. I can't wait for your next book. And meanwhile, your podcast keeps me company in the kitchen. Don't go away. Andy has more with Chrissy right after this.
We are back. It's the Kelly Clarkson Show. Neither of us is Kelly Clarkson. I'm Andy Cohen here with Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy's new podcast is called Self-Conscious with Chrissy Teigen. It's out now on Audible and all other platforms. Tell me about the podcast, because your uncensored in general. This seems dangerous to put you in front of a microphone.
I know, which is why I hesitated for a really long time. They were like, do you want to recap Bravo shows? Like, I was pitched everything for a podcast.
I would pay to listen to that.
Well, remember, I wanted to do People's Couch so bad.
Yes,
just
you
like
did.
always.
Yes.
Like, I write Andy all the time and pitch things to him that would be so great, or get hot gossip from you. But finally, this one came around, and it just felt like the right time. Like, I'm ready to be open. I feel like a stronger person. You know, we all, as we near 40 or 50, like, we all want to better ourselves, and you have children, and then you're like, okay, they're going to be in therapy for something, but let it not be me, right? That's my goal.
And this is basically kind of public therapy for you, right? You're working it out as you go.
I am. The Mel Robbins one, I was choking, sobbing. I still haven't been able to listen to it myself because for me, doing the episode, you're like, holy, like, we just went through it. I learned so much. And there's certain episodes, like, you really, like, I just needed to hear what she had to say at the very moment she said it, and it just hit me so hard. But I wanted to make sure it wasn't just like you guys having to listen to me go to therapy. It's really like has amazing takeaways. I think the things we talk about are so, you'll find something in yourself that relates to it. And it's been really special to see people listening, and on the airplane I get little notes now about it, and it's just like really sweet and awesome. It's an awesome category to go into because I'm not well, like, at all. So to do like the wellness podcast space, and just to be open is really, I love it.
I know that people pleasing is a big issue for you, and you're kind of worried about passing that on to your kids. So what do you do? How do you manifest them being stronger?
Well, it's so hard because you want your daughters especially to be confident and to know to say no, right? And to know that it's okay to say no or something when something doesn't feel right. But then also their behaviors as children leading up to that can be really freaking annoying. Like, that means you're gonna get a really strong, opinionated young girl that is going to tell you when she doesn't like something, gonna tell you when she doesn't wanna do something. And while that might seem annoying at the time, I never pushed back on anything as a child. I just was yes to everything, bowed to everything, and it created like really bad patterns for me as an adult. So as hard as it is to let them have a voice and speak up and challenge you, it creates really confident, amazing adults, and they'll be so healthy in so many other aspects of their lives. So.
Confidence is like the most important thing.
Absolutely, yes.
You also, I know, have been talking about setting boundaries, which I find as a parent just of the utmost important. What are you learning about boundaries?
Well, I really learned that personally, I have never had any boundaries. I'm used to like.
By the way, that's what I love about you. But okay.
I'll talk about it. Like, I don't think I've ever in an interview been like, I can't answer that. Like, never once in my whole life.
Again, what I love about you.
So for me, it was really learning that people that do set boundaries aren't mad at me. Like, I would take it really personally if someone set a boundary with me or sent me a text where I felt where they called me out on something and said, like, you know what, I'm not gonna try to hang out with you again because you never respond. Like, that was a clear boundary she set. For me, I think I cried for weeks about it. I mean, so it's not just being able to set boundaries yourself, but understand that when other people do it, it is not them hating you or being mad at you or upset with you. It's a normal way to function. People do it all the time. And I find that, like, in my industry with food and stuff, like, you know, younger people are setting clearer boundaries all the time. You know, they you know, work ends at this time, it's this, that. So that everything's changing and morphing. And while I'm not used to it, I'm like playing catch up and trying to understand it all.
Good for you.
Thanks.
I also, you know, saying no is very huge. And a lot of people can't do it. I have a girlfriend who's called me before and said, like, you know, so-and-so wants to have dinner with me and I don't want to. What do I say? I'm like, say no.
No,
I go, and you don't have to give an excuse. You just say, no.
I know.
I mean,
that's all fun to say, but I can't do it either. Like, it's really, really tough. And then I will do it or I'll ignore, and then it weighs on me for weeks, and I feel so terrible about it. And
you have to free yourself of that.
But don't you find that, like, the better the friend, you don't have to play those games anymore? Like, I love my friends where I can just be like, no, you guys have a good time. Like, you know, it's...
You just say, I can't. Period.
And that's great. And it's like, the more removed they are, the harder it is to do the no. So frustrating.
I know you set boundaries for John at dinner parties. You ask him to turn it on?
Yes, like, turn it on. Like, it's time for you to be a part of this conversation. I'm tired of tap dancing for everybody. I don't want to be everybody's monkey all the time that's like telling jokes.
Put on a show. You're John freaking Legend.
You wouldn't believe. I have to sit in the middle. I'm always like, have you seen the Curb Your Enthusiasm, the middler? Like, you're in charge of the conversation because you're like delegating and throwing, like, oh,
Yeah.
he went to college there. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you guys should talk. I'm so tired of it.
Yes.
So I just need him to like do something, say something.
Now, I was telling the producers, you may know as much, if not more, about Bravo than I do because you do rewatches of everything. So do you want to do like a Bravo quiz with me?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Lord, are you there?
Scott Disick?
Why, yes, I am, Andy. I am. How you doing, Chrissy? Good to see you.
Great. Wait, is that?
That's the
yes,
Lord.
me. That's God. That's right. Yep, you
Does
talking
that
to
not
him.
sound like
Who does it sound like?
Morgan Freeman?
It does. I'm telling you, the budget for the Kelly Clarkson Show knows no bounds.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was just doing a rewatch up here because I got nothing better to do, and I got a few rapid-fire questions for you too.
Okay.
Just shout out the answers if you know. Okay.
Okay.
What food item was not about it when James and Lala
Pasta.
were screaming at each other?
Oh, not
That's
about
it. Pasta. You got it. Okay, here's another one.
Okay.
What name did Lisa Barlow call her son Henry when she picked him up from school?
Oh.
Baby Gorgeous.
Baby Gorgeous. There you go.
Gorgeous.
Andy got it.
Gosh
That's
darn
right,
it.
Baby Gorgeous.
I'm not competitive and I suck at games. That's the problem.
That's all right.
I just like to be here.
I love it. You got
Here's one
another
more.
one, Lord?
Let's one more. Yeah, why not? What housewife is the word on the street?
Oh, Karen Huger? Or no, the DNA.
Giselle.
Giselle.
Giselle, that's it. Giselle. you
Giselle,
got it.
Gianna,
There you go.
Giselle and
Lord.
Ashley.
Yes.
You're so welcome.
You
You're
gave
so
me
welcome.
that one.
All right, we are going to take a quick break. We have a new game called Meow Meow Mixtape next. The Lord's going to be back. We'll be right back.